Hey guys, how's it going? This is Graham Matthews with HiddenRemote.com. How you doing today?
Doing well.
So my first question, I guess this would go to Sonjay and Trevor Lee with Destination X coming up. I was just curious what the status of Option C would be, as it's been an important part of Destination X for the past couple of years now, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be in effect at the event this coming year. Any thoughts on not going for the World Championship this coming installment of Destination X?
I'll take that first. That's right. This year, Destination X, that option is not in effect. It doesn't mean that can't be put into play later on, and it doesn't mean that it can't be put into play at a different time and a different place. But currently, right now, that option is not in play for this year's Destination X. I think that myself, Trevor, Caleb Conley, your Laredo kids, your guys, we're really focusing on right now is trying to elevate the division, and I think that Loki's a perfect example of elevating your style and your performance in one division and catapulting yourself up. And in Destination X, Loki's getting his global championship spot shot. So I think that's a great representation of what can happen through your hard work and excelling in one division.
And to build on top of that, let me get to this, Trevor. The understanding of the X Division is that this is the identity of our company, and it has been for quite some time, from the beginning. And this is what has set us apart from everyone else. However, this is a growing stage because, for the most part, this is where you see young, unknown competitors cut their teeth in the pros and elevate themselves on a worldwide scale. And not just me, not just Sonjay, but there have been many other professionals who have come through the X Division who have gone on to do extremely powerful and extremely successful things. So it's a very important time to be in the X Division because it's now a new era of global force, moving into a new era of professional wrestling. So it's an exciting time.
With Destination X right around the corner, I think now is as good of a time as any to kind of look back at the most monumental and biggest matches the X Division has had to offer over the past 15 years in GFW's history. In your opinion, in addition to the obvious answer of Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels from Unbreakable 2005, what would you say is the match that kind of served as a turning point for the X Division from the past 15 years of GFW?
I think I can go ahead and start by saying Trevor Lee versus William Weeks was the turning point on what's going to elevate us back to the top.
Well, I think another turning point for the X Division, I've been there since the beginning, since day one. I was in the very first X Division match. I've been in numerous extensions of the X Division, which ultimately turned into Ultimate X. There's been several. But I think the most recent one was our 2 out of 3 falls belt at Slammiversary 15. And the reason being is this was now an accumulation of experience in the X Division, and we went out and did it the way that we know how, just leave it all out in the ring, and that's exactly what we did. And in this era, as someone had stated earlier, this is a rebuilding stage. We rebuild off of incredibly high quality. So I think Slam 15 was probably the most recent turning point. There's been several instances throughout the years from other champions, but the focus right now is us moving forward. So I would put my foot down with Slam 15.
I'll second that one.
Loki, this one's for you. I know Sonjay said earlier why he opted to re-sign with GFW a number of months ago, but I was curious as to why you chose to return to the company to be a part of the X Division, as now you have been a 5-time X Division champion. And then coming back to the company, is there anything else you would like to accomplish? I mean, obviously you just joined LAX. Do you wish to become world champion at some point? Obviously your focus right now is on the X Division, but is there anything else you would like to accomplish in coming back to GFW?
Well, Global Force is something that I've represented for going on 20 years. And I've done it with the old-fashioned way, hard work. I'm a 5-time X Division champion. That's well documented. I'm now a new member of the Latin American Exchange, alongside my first instructor, which would be Homicide. He's the person who began me on this journey in professional wrestling. Not only do you have the student and the teacher together, we have the same mindset. And the only mindset is forward or moving up. And I've accomplished everything that I needed to accomplish in every other realm in the company except the World Championship. And the last time I had a crack at the World Championship was in 2003, I believe, against AJ Styles. And he got away with one. That was the last time I was involved in a World Championship match. And that's not because of me, that's because of mismanagement. I'm a world-class competitor. As I stated upon my return, I'm one of the few guys who can go anywhere on the planet, and I'm an immediate threat to champions. Why? Because I have the lineage, I have the credibility, and I have the ferocity to become a threat. And Global Force, I came in with the intent to go after Lashley. He's never seen anything like me. I'm not Rey Mysterio. I'm not Matt Sydal. I come at you in a completely different manner, and I'm skillful at it. However, Lashley is no longer the champion. It's Alberto. And to me, it doesn't matter who it is. These are all high-class pedigrees of world-class champions. I'm the same. I come from the same cut. So it doesn't matter who has the top position. If it isn't me, they're going to have to see me one way or the other, and I highly doubt they're going to be prepared for what's coming.
Sonjay, this was for you. I know you discussed earlier the moment of winning the X Division Championship in your native India a number of weeks back on Impact. That being said, for a long time, you were considered the greatest X Division competitor to have never won the X Division Championship, having gotten various shots at it over the years, never having won it before. Was it worth the wait for you to win it in the way you did, in the match that you did against a great opponent in Low Key, right before Slammiversary on Impact in India? Was it worth the wait? Do you think that moment meant more to you to have won it then as opposed to a number of years ago at a random pay-per-view or whatnot?
Absolutely. Timing in life is everything, man. And especially here with this type of situation, timing, all stars kind of aligned, everything kind of fell into place, the story kind of pulled itself, and I think that, heading into that type of match and this type of title change and whatnot, that there was no better, opponent than a guy like Loki. I think that, that all just kind of fell into place. The story, it pulled itself. My eye injury, and then Loki's eye getting messed up in India too, and us going into the match with these injuries and the whole backstory of me never winning it and having to happen. He was part of my people. I mean, that type of atmosphere, that type of emotion, I don't think it could have been conveyed the same or anywhere near appropriately if it was, like you said, pay-per-view, 5-6 years ago. And this truly, I think we did a great job making it mean something and really telling a really cool story.